So, peer helper, it's week 1, and I haven't finished my key shapes worksheet yet.
What? Let's go visit Uncle Sam. Right now.
Okay, I got my key shapes worksheet from Uncle Sam. Got a nice pen here.
What?
What?
You can't write in a pen. What if you make a mistake?
I never thought about it that way.
Well, now you have.
Now I will always use pencil. Okay, so let's start by writing my name here.
Not the date. Very good. Okay. We'll start with reading the instructions. Most people don't.
I feel like this is a very important part of doing this worksheet.
It is.
So,
Number 1. Fill in the name of the key.
where do I find the name of the key?
Right here on your assignment sheet. Under Key Shapes worksheet, it will tell you what key. This week, we're doing C.
And G.
We'll start with C.
Okay.
You can do G on your own once I'm done helping you.
Okay.
Okay, fill in C. Good job. Now, number 2, draw your clef on the staff.
Since I am a cello, I'm going to write mine in bass clef.
Good. Number 3, draw the key signature. How many sharps and flats are in C major?
In C major, there are no sharps or flats.
Good. Less work for you. Number 4, put the name of each note in the key where it belongs on the fingerboard on all 4 strings. Include open strings where appropriate.
Okay. So, in C, the key signature is very simple. We start out with C.
What's
On
your
the
next
C.
string?
Our next string is G.
Good job.
So, because there are no sharps or flats, I just put it in the open note name.
Correct. If there was a G sharp, you would not write this G and you would just put a G sharp here.
So after C, we just write in the note names of the C scale, right? Right. Okay. So that means that at the number 1, we would put D. And then at number 3, we would put E, because there is a black note in between the whole step, which means you have to skip each bubble, because each bubble is a half step. Okay, now I'm going to finish filling this out, and then I'll let you see if I have any corrections. Okay.
Okay, I'm cut now. Wow, that was fast.
So these last 4 fingering, okay. So these last 4 fingers are my fingers for the tetrachord, right?
We'll bring Mr. Chaffee in to explain this.
Actually, for violin and viola, the tetrachord patterns work out very well. They just plop their fingers down, finger 1, 2, 3, 4. So if they have their fingertips, the fingertips together shows where the half step is. A very easy pattern to pull off. It's not so simple for cello. And for some of the keys, this is actually pretty complicated, but as you get into the crazier keys, this can be real helpful. So your first 4 fingered notes on this string, which would be the first position tetrachord, you have 2 hands for cello. Within this 2-3 tetrachord, as a cellist, you're going to play in first position fingers 1, 3, and 4. So you'll actually just have this going without playing second finger. And if you need to move up, with this 1 tetrachord, you already know the second position fingering 2. It'll be fingers 1, 2, and 4. What we're identifying over on the side here is where in the first 4 notes the half step is. And we're doing that by just labeling the numbers of the 1, 2, 3, 4 notes in the tetrachord. Where's the half step? So right now, let's look at these first 4 notes and tell me, is the half step between 1 and 2, between 2 and 3, between 3 and 4? Remember, we're not talking about fingerings, but where of those 4 notes, where's the half step?
The half step is between 2 and 3.
Good, and this is the C string, and it's in first position, so write 2, 3 there. All right, let's go over to the G string, and the first 4 fingered notes are actually straight across from the C string, right? So what's the tetrachord here?
It is also a 2-3 tetrachord.
Good, so over here in first position, the tetrachord starting in first position, we'll label that as a 2-3. On the D string, we have notes in the tetrachord starting in first position is these 4 notes, E, F, G, A. Where is the half step there?
The half step is between 1 and 2.
So on the D string, you're going to put a 1, 2.
Okay.
And what about on the A string? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's your half step?
The half step is also between 1 and 2.
Good. All right, what I'd like you to do now, and we'll see how fast you can go without help, your second position tetrachord is going to start on the next note up. So for C string here, for G here, for D here, for A here. Your third position tetrachord is going to start straight across right here. So you go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Whenever you have like all 4 notes are evenly spaced,
No half steps.
that would be a 4-1 tetrachord.
Okay, now for arpeggios.
You're almost done. What you have left is the arpeggio, okay? So first, write your key and your key signature.
Okay, so my key is C,
So-
and my key signature is blank.
Good. Okay. So starting at C, we want to find out what the arpeggio. So a basic C chord would be C, E, G, right?
Yes.
That would be the first, the third, and the fifth notes of the C scale, which is C, E, G. So you can easily just go over here and look at all the C's, E's, and G's and write them down over here.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Yeah, we'll start with the C string.
C, E,
Good.
and G.
Great. Now you can continue that through the whole exercise. Also, on this side, you do not need to do the tetrachords because you already did it over here. Once you turn this in, if the teacher marks excellent work, you're good. But if it says fix that's marked, wherever there's any markings, you need to fix that.
Okay.
If you still need help, you can always check with a peer helper or Mr. Chaffee or Mr. Velaseco.